There's Buffalo this morning. He was just standing underneath Mama's chin greeting me until I got the camera out. Don't see no new babies in here yet. Oh, here we go. Buffalo zooms. Oh, Buffalo's just hungry. Last night Mother Nature was having fun. Haven't heard how it was on the other side of the hill to the west of us, but thunderstorm came through Yamhill and headed north. Yamhill's about 15 miles that way. It sounded like when it headed north far enough, up at Morian Ties, it got pretty chitty. There's the big girl. Goofing off with the neighbors over there. Oh, you saw the camera and quit. Really? Why? Can you do some zoomies? Anyway, they were talking half-inch hail and 40-mile-an-hour winds, and luckily there's a hill between here and where the main part of it was. We just got the edge of it. 20-mile-an-hour winds, and rained like hell for about 2 hours. And I come out this morning. I don't think we're going to be able to see it. No. It's snowing this morning. It ain't going to do anything. Well, I shouldn't say that. It could. 32 degrees and trying to snow. And can't see the hill. So is it because it's heavy snow or because it's fog? Who knows? Maybe it, no, it didn't quit. It just ain't going to show up on the camera. Oh well, I tried. Hey look, now you can see the snow coming down. It just got lighter. It was pretty thick. I couldn't hardly see those trees out there. So I asked Ron if it was snowing because another friend of mine lives not too far from Ron. Said he heard it was snowing from Newburgh down to Willamina. I don't know how far it's really going, but my other friend actually I think Ron knows him too. Ron's sister used to work with him. He sent me a short video. He works at the Chevy dealer in Newburgh. And it was turning white. And it's coming down pretty good. I didn't know we were supposed to have any snow now. I thought they decided we were done. Oh well. Either way, still got the same stuff to get done. Took me a minute to get that. I walked back in and they were playing and they all saw me and they froze. I just stood there. Oh, there, you got those zoomies. Just a little, not a lot. I don't know what else we can find around the corner. And it's still snowing, but yeah, things are wet enough and it's right at 32, so nothing's going to stick. At least not for a while unless something changes. And then such a lively group of cows here. At least we got a little bit out of these. Zooms. Oh. Must be time for a drink. Nope. Time for a nap. There we go. Or go kick your buddy in the face and come back out. Oh well. Lowrider explains why it wasn't a smooth ride. One thing about leaving shit outside here is all the darker color, especially up here. And I wipe most of it off with my gloves, but when you look at the steering wheel, it sits outside and everything molds. And the reason the dog food bag is here is the mice have been in it. But I guess the last thing we did was have the trailer on and unhook it. And we didn't raise her back up. Look at that magic. So this thing is in here to get demoused, demolded, maybe do a couple other things while it's in here. What it really needs is a good washing and some new paint on part of it, because I think I've told the story about this nice black paint before. When we got this, it was busted up a little bit here on the front. So I learned how to smear stuff on and smooth it off. And yeah, this is another story over here. That's gotten worse. Anyway, my father just had to have this thing to go do something. Couldn't wait. I literally painted it at 7 o'clock in the morning. Maybe it was a little closer to 8, I guess. Hot spring day. I mean, hell, it was like 70 degrees first thing in the morning. And he just had to have it instantly. Oh, I got to go get this. Like, you can wait 2 or 3 days. We can leave it in the shop and let the paint cure a little. Oh no. He took off to town with it. 80, 90 degrees a little later, and it set outside. And everywhere that the paint is missing here is because it all bubbled. Same with most of this over here. But yeah, Tylen, when she was just a wee little shit, tailgate was down on my pickup and she backed it out of the shed and hit right here. So there's a board behind it, screwed in, hold it together. And I'm not real sure why this separated up here, but that's a pretty good layer that's separated. Probably got a little moisture in there, I guess. But anyway, you know, if we had a new hood for it, I'd put a new hood on, but trying to find new hoods for any of these, well, new used ones, is near impossible. And even if you go to one of the truck wrecking yards and you need the headlight bucket or the bezel or the turn signal off of it, if you need one of those things, if they have it, it's on a complete hood and they will not sell it unless you buy the whole hood. So anyway, and this one's actually in better shape than a lot of them that the wrecking yards have. And oh yeah, we cleaned a little more stuff up, made a little more room. Not a lot. And it just barely gets the door shut. And this is only a 12-foot bed. Just think, I've put 22-foot beds on trucks in here and 24-foot beds on trucks in here. That's what the tarp's for. It stretches out and covers up pretty much what you got to do, and wrap a tarp around it and keep it somewhat warmer in here and drier. So anyway, that's the plan. And oh look, Miss Bundled Up, she came in. She's been out cutting twine. Say what? We're leaking oil. Where at?
We're outside the door. There's 4 puddles from where you came in.
Oh, great.
So we're leaking oil from somewhere.
Well, I don't see any on the floor, but one more thing to look at. If you ever want to go somewhere, I just bumped her from the other side of the truck. That's all right. I just won't go to the door. I don't need to. One thing that this truck has always done, you'd be going down the highway and you're throttling on it, which would be this one. And sometimes it'll actually, you feel the pedal leave your foot a little. And it's not wanted to throttle down recently. I hope that's going to fit on there. Ty was complaining about it. I just found out why. This hangs the other side of there. It's supposed to hook in a hole there. I just put a new hook in it. I hope it's going to fit. It's going to be close. So now I got to put it back on. And I'm not sure what this cable is for. I really don't know what that one's for because we don't have anything else. This is the shutoff. This originally had a solenoid on it. And, well, the kids were at fair and they were going to let us leave early, and I hadn't got a chance to come out to pick the truck and trailer up, so I called Dad and I said, hey, it's sitting there ready to go. Bring it in. We're going to start loading stuff out. Okay. But sure, we had 2 or 3 trips to make. When it started, Ellie ran the battery clear dry and never got it started. So he ended up taking his service truck, hooking it to the other trailer, and did her old school. Made about 6 trips, maybe 7, I don't know. Anyway, when I got back to look at it, the solenoid that was on here was every bit the size of my fist, and it had its guts were melted out clear down to the spring. So I got to shut off the cable. No more of that BS. Other than that, it's been a good truck. Other than, this ain't hooked up because it don't hold anything anyway. I mean, I could probably get enough sealant in it to do it, but the bigger problem is the inside of the dash is all messed up, so the only air that comes out is a defrost. So it doesn't do much good to have air conditioning because it never gets to you. Anyway, get this straightened out. Ty's cleaning inside the cab. I think I've shown you a part of the mess. She's busy taking things off so she can get into it.
Yeah, someone was mean to me and left the windows all up, so I got hit in the face hard.
She's mad because I didn't roll the windows down when I brought this thing in out of the rain. What do you know? Now the damn mice have got stuff in behind all this stuff now, so.
So long-winded little bastards.
That's what she's going to deal with. She ain't smart enough to grab the little DeWalt and put her Torx on it and go zip zip and be done.
I didn't know which one I was going to need.
And she
there's
even,
only 3. So
she even happens to have the same tip on that one as she would use on the DeWalt.
There's only 3. Suck it. I'm not taking off 20 of them.
Oh, well.
I work just as well as the
This young lady came in here a couple hours ago. She ain't done nothing yet. Ty said last time she checked on her, she was pushing a little bit, but she ain't done nothing. And I know she can't have much fluid left in her because she, between piss and amniotic fluid, she lost about 30 gallons before we got her in here. So, it's time to see what the hell's going on. Well, there's another big bullcat. And another one who had his head back. And I never could get my head behind his pole. I ended up getting a hold of his lower jaw. Till we headed up into the canal. Her arms are dead, so is mine.
I don't think I've pulled so hard in a long fucking time.
Pretty hard pull just because she really wasn't pushing.
Hi!
But hey, look at that mark on your head. Look at that.
That's a stork bite.
So,
Right out.
we need to get her on him. I mean, at least it ain't that cold out at the moment. The wind ain't blowing, but it ain't blowing in here. And she needs to figure it out. So that would be why she didn't do anything for a couple hours, because he was actually laid in there more or less sideways. That one's yours, Mama. You got to clean on him. That's your calf. Get up there and clean on him. 3-year-old. She should have had it figured out from last year. Hopefully her friend over there will explain the facts to her. He might be up eating before she comes around, though. Well, I haven't shown you this for a little bit. May as well show you today, right? Mama's cleaning on that calf, so all the chores are done over there. We can leave her alone. Let these girls in. Yeah. They got some straw bales. Give it to them today while they still got some good hay underneath, so that'll mix a little bit. Well, 023 is not going to be first. I guess 241 over there making it first. Yep. She made it. Yep, in first. What? Yeah, you little chrome girl. Let's see if they'll let me in here. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned it yet. I figured the other day why these feeders broke up the way they did. They're actually made for the 3x4 bales. Before they all get down to this one. It's kind of tight there, and you know, there's still room on this side. And if I fed with the skid steer with the spear on it, has a set of grapples on it, so I can do a controlled release. I can actually point them straight down and let them go. But with the tractor, you don't always have that luxury. It comes off when it wants to. So then the bale's hitting that way on it, which explains why they were pushed into that tube and why that whole thing's swung out. So either way, still done it for a lot of years. And I haven't seen anybody that looks like they're thinking at the moment. But boy, look at all that chrome. Polish that chrome. Oh, it is polished. Big girl, she's right here. Oh, sweetheart. Yeah? You sure? 618D. Her calf's trying to chew on some hay and trying to get a drink at the same time. Can't be real comfortable. What do you think? What do you think? Okay, run away. And the 511C, she's the one that's been coming in here since about the time she got let out of the maturity pen. And Minnie moved there with her head in the feeder. What you think, Minnie? Huh? Yeah? Grumpy old girl. She's starting to bag a little and loosen up a little bit. So, then the sun comes out finally. It snowed all freaking morning. And the sun comes out. Yeah, I guess I still gotta sneak over here and turn the lights on so we can get the camera on in here. And go hose the shit off my shoes. Why are you girls eating shit off the floor? It's salt, got mineral. Giving them good feed most of the time. More often than not. I don't know. Oh, yeah. After lunch, I had the privilege of watching a coyote center fence between the two hay fields. Time I got out here, he was walking between the triangle piece and the east hay field. Just happened to be where it was low enough I had a shot. I hit him. He took off running. I never got another shot off of him. He didn't slow down until he was over there in the frickin' trees. But he was down low. That's usually a pretty good indication that they are hitting. They're a little hurting because they'll go downhill rather than uphill. So, anyway, at least I got that for the day, right? And, yeah, little Freightliners in the shop yet. Between getting demoused and finding a few little CPs here and there. Check a few more things out on it. Hopefully have it done and kicked back out sometime tomorrow. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I should go kick her in the ass. Your feet are dirty. Go clean them up or you don't get to go inside. So, anyway, hope y'all have I think this is hump day, ain't it? So hope y'all have a great Thursday.